Hey guys, welcome to the review of my OnePlus 7 Pro 5G. I bought this phone from eBay for £270 second hand. I think it was grade B. Grade A was available, but that was more expensive. So I wanted to stay. My original budget was 250, but I thought if I spend a little extra 20 extra, I can get this amazing example here. So there are other competitors that are roughly around the same price, but depending on what you're looking for, they all offer very good specs for the price. For example, the regular OnePlus 7 Pro, which I advise over the OnePlus 7 Pro 5G, because if you don't really want the 5G, do not get the 5G variant because the updates for like the Android versions is very much slower. For example, the OnePlus 7 Pro is already on 11 right now, but the 5G is still on 10 for me. The other one is a S10, S10 Plus with 128 gigabytes, 256 gigabytes storage, depending on what the version you get for, and then the grades are obvious. The grades will also affect the price. There's also the iPhone X and XS, but the storage is a little less, around like 64 gigabytes for the same price. 5G competition for the price is the Realme 8 5G, which is a newer phone, but the specs aren't as strong. It has six gigs of RAM and 128 gigabytes of storage, whereas my OnePlus 7 Pro 5G has 256 gigs of storage and 8 gigabytes of RAM. Speaking of the storage, I've struggled to try and fill it. I have so much space compared to my old phone, which was around 64, which I was filling up constantly. This one, for me, especially, is perfect. The phone is very slim, very good looking, with a glass and metal sandwich design like most flagships at the time. But it's also very slippery, so I got a case from Amazon for like £10, which helps a lot with keeping it in your hand. But since it's such a big phone, it adds even that little bit more to the already massive 6.67 inch size. So it makes it a lot harder to hold. So if you've got small hands, I'd be careful. Because even me, I've got relatively big hands. I kind of struggle to hold it sometimes. Speaking of the screen, the curved edge of the screen do allow some palm touches, which can affect the use of your phone, which can be annoying sometimes. But it is a small gripe compared to what you get for the money. One of the major benefits of this phone is that big OLED 90 Hz refresh rate screen, which is also 1440p. This means watching anything is a pleasure. And also, if you include the dual front-facing speakers, it creates an experience that you don't really find in phones for this kind of price. Another feature this phone has is the under-screen fingerprint scanner. It's an optical one, which many other phones have. This does free up the space in the front, so you won't have like a bezel at the bottom to place fingerprint scanner or put it at the back, which makes it hard to reach when it's facing up on the table. This scanner is pretty fast and pretty reliable so far. I haven't had many mistakes with it. It hasn't been frustrating. It does get the job done. If you like playing games on your phone, then this OnePlus 7 Pro 5G is more than capable of playing pretty much any game in the Play Store right now. I haven't really struggled to run anything. It's got a Snapdragon 855, which is quite a very powerful chip, and it has 8 gigs of RAM. I haven't found a game where I've really struggled, apart from like Fortnite Mobile on like max settings. So yeah, you can pretty much run any game you want and effortlessly. Due to this combination of features, this phone has been an effortless experience. I haven't had to really think about it. Back with my slower phones, I had to, when I clicked the open Chrome, I was just waiting for a couple of seconds waiting for it to open. Here I click something, it's instant almost. It's quite an incredible price for this phone. There are some cons with this phone though. The face unlock on the old OnePlus was one of the fastest, but on this one's kind of slow because you have to wait for the camera to pop up and recognize your face, and then it's instant. It also, the cameras, they're okay, but they're not the best for the price. Like the S10 or the iPhone's cameras are much better. And it not having, it only has it has no headphone jack, any headphone jack port, so you have to go wireless, which I did regret I did find myself trying to plug in headphones, and I realized I didn't have a port. It is a single SIM phone, so if you need dual SIM support, this isn't the one. Um, Unless you're willing to keep opening the phone. Also, there is no SD card slot expansion, but for the 256 gigs you get, unless you're taking a lot of photos, then I'm not sure you'd need it, because I haven't needed it ever. I'm pretty sure I've owned this phone for maybe a year now, and I've just managed to hit half of the storage capacity. So yeah, this is a review of my OnePlus 7 Pro 5G. Fantastic phone, great price. I'll leave a link to an eBay link to me where you can get one for yourself, but do buy with caution. And also be careful the grade you get. The grade might not be what you expect. Mine has a couple scratches on it, but only cosmetic. So the screen's fine, the glass on the back is fine, nothing's really broken with it at all. So yeah, my man was grade B. So if you want better, you go grade A. But for price, performance, I don't think you can beat the grade B. I hope you enjoyed my review. I hope you learned something, and see if you want to buy it for yourself. Leave a like, share, subscribe, leave a comment on what you'd like me to review next, or any improvements I can make. Thank you for watching. See you next time.